Sinclair's opening round, there was one particularly eye-catching right.
As he landed with a couple of decent right hands in that round. He threw a lot, missed quite a bit throughout, but always did more than Ramsey.
Second round, Northern Ireland hope, Neil Sinclair, and they really do get behind their boxers in Ireland.
Well, Ramsey's showing Sinclair a lot of respect here, Ian. He's keeping well out of range.
He's almost standing on the other side of the ring, isn't he?
Yes, he's not keen to get close to Sinclair. You'd think, you know, his best chance to avoid these long punches from Sinclair would be get close, stay inside the arms and out of harm's way.
See Steve Collins there on the far side of the ring, still hoping for that big fight with Roy Jones, although HBO, the American TV company, say it isn't going to happen. Collins says it is. Gum shield's come out for Ramsey.
Yeah, just lost the gum shield there.
Nobby Nobbs puts it back in place, and on we go. Sinclair himself's out of range with that jab nearly all the time, though. He's hitting thin air at the moment with it. Needs to just step in, doesn't he, behind it?
Yes, he himself is giving Ramsey respect. He's standing off too much, needs to come in, try and double up on the jab. That one he did there, and that scored.
Strange so far. They look as if they've almost signed a peace pact. Now Sinclair gets a bit closer. Left hands, some of them hit the gloves, but one or two got through.
Yes, much better from Sinclair there, just as he showed some aggression, started to get close to Ramsey and let his punches go.
Good body shot. Left hook to the body, into the rib cage from Sinclair. I suppose with that Berry defeat, when he was on the floor 3 times, there will always be the question marks about his resistance. But he is rebuilding his confidence pretty well, Sinclair. Very cautious, isn't he, Ramsey, here?
Yes, he's given Sinclair an awful lot of respect. I think that could be testament to the punching power of Sinclair. But Ramsey not really very keen to get involved.
Right hand from Ramsey, and just for a moment there, Sinclair looking disorganized.
I think he could have heard me there, Ian. And suddenly Ramsey started to throw punches.
Two rounds gone, and I would say Sinclair has won them both. But there was just one moment for Ramsey in that last round with a right hand. That's where the gum shield goes flying out. Green style Naz one.
Ramsey had a little bit of success at the end of the round. There's Sinclair just putting his punches together. And then towards the end of the round, Ramsey just landed that overhand right, just as Sinclair seemed to be a little off balance.
Third round then. Sinclair in the black trunks. By the way, Ramsey's only been stopped 4 times in 39 fights so far. So he's usually quite durable, but he is just stepping up out of his usual area of operation here by going in with a big punching welterweight. Good body shots going in from Sinclair.
Sinclair doing an awful lot with his left and not bringing the right hand into play very often.
Yes, I wonder if he's picked up an injury with that hand, because he has gone very much, almost exclusively, in fact, left-handed. He had a success with that right in the first round. I wonder if he damaged it with that punch.
It could have been, because not many punches. It's strange that he's not throwing the right. Having good success with the left, though. Throwing the jab, then doubling up the hooks behind that.
It's pretty good with one hand. Willie Pep once won a round without throwing a punch with either hand. You can fool the judges, you see. Oh, that's a good left hook. Good shot, Sinclair. He did throw one right there, it missed. I think that was probably out of instinct. While he's thinking about it, he is exclusively boxing with the left hand, Sinclair here.
Well, it is very, very difficult just to keep boxing with the one hand, because you always do just get your rhythm right to throw the other hand. So if he has got damage to that, it is difficult just keeping that right hand up without throwing it.
That was the Fugitive, wasn't it? The one-armed man? Or am I showing my age there again?
I think you're showing your age
yeah,
again.
As usual. Not much coming from Ramsey at the moment. Oh, he's got him with a body punch. Ramsey on the floor in round 3 and in trouble. Counts at 6. He's not going to make it, I don't think. He's counted out, and Mark Ramsey is stopped for only the 5th time in his career, and for the first time since 1996. So that's a big win for Neil Sinclair, particularly if, as we think, he's got a damaged right hand, and I think he definitely has. He was pointing to it there.
Yes, I think there is an injury, but that was very impressive, doing that just with the one hand. Good variety from Sinclair, jabbing and then hooking off. Just as Ramsey lifted his right hand, he saw the gap and a lovely little short left hook to the body.
The referee having counted out Mark Ramsey, your winner, Neil Sinclair.